Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is quite personal. I don't want to say it's educative because that sounds like boring and I don't know, but today's video is quite personal and it's basically just going to be me talking about my acne journey. For the last 2 years I've been going through a lot. Like, my skin has been going through a lot, and I've been saying this in a lot of my videos, like, oh, I'm doing my skincare but my skin doesn't care, I'm doing this and I'm going through a lot, blah blah blah, like my skincare routine and everything, but my skin doesn't care, so I don't care at this point. And I know you're hearing, I want to do skincare, and then you're looking at my skin like, who is this, what skincare are you doing? I'm going through a lot. I'm really going through a lot, and I've just been bypassing it as a joke, but I feel like it's something that really needs to be talked about, and this is the video. So if you're the type of person that doesn't really enjoy listening to people talk and all that, this video might not be for you. But if you enjoy listening to people talk, or you don't mind it, and you are also looking for solutions to your acne, I won't really say solutions actually, because I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl who has actually been through this journey, and it's a lot. It's really a lot. It's not funny. I'm smiling now, but it's not funny. Even right now, I'm still battling with a little bit of hyperpigmentation and all that, black spots and a lot of things, but I've come so far, and honestly this video is about to tell you a lot about what I've been through. So my acne journey started in 2022, towards the end of 2022, and it did not just start like full-blown acne. It started basically like just seeing 1 or 2 pimples every once in a while, here and there, and you won't really take note of it because you're like, oh, these are normal things, you know, these are things that happen to everybody, so you won't really take note of it like that. And that was how I was living. I was in secondary school, so it wasn't really, I didn't have a skincare routine per se. I just did some little things that I saw my sister doing, like just, you know, washing your face and like with simple skincare and stuff. So towards the end of 2022, I started noticing that my face was doing this and that and this and that, and I didn't really take note of it because it wasn't a big deal, like I said, so I let it go. And then we got into 2023 and it got a lot more visible, very noticeable, and like every once in a while my face would be like so rough, and I would have like actual like pimples. Some of them would be really painful, and I'm like, what is happening here? Like, when did all this start? But then again, I spoke about it to like my family, but they're like, it's pimples, nothing deep. It was all fun and games. It was all fun and games until September 2023, when I got into uni. Oh my god. After I entered school, like literally got into school, moved in and everything, when I was moving in, my skin was still, you know, having a pimple here and there, but it wasn't that big of a deal. And then I stayed in school for about a month or 2, and I don't really know whether it was the change of environment or the water. I don't know what it is till now. Like a month later or so, my face literally just decided to disgrace me. Like, that's the word. It literally decided to disgrace me. So at the beginning I wasn't thinking of it as anything. I was like, it's just pimples, it will go. And like my forehead, I was literally trying to gaslight myself into thinking that it was just pimples, it will go. No, it showed me the other side of life actually, because it was literally, and the funniest part of what my skin was going through was that it was just on my forehead. Every other place on my face was literally perfectly fine. That was 2023. It was just here. See, now you can imagine what that looks like. I would definitely insert pictures and like videos I took during that period of time. Sometimes like I would never insert the ones where I was crying, because best believe I cried. I truly cried. So basically, I'm not here to give advice. I'm just here to share my experience on my acne journey, and hopefully it will help 1 or 2 people. I can't give advice because I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl who has been through these things, who has seen how people treat you when you have acne, who has seen how it feels to not even want to go outside because of the way you look, not want to look into a mirror, not even want to be seen with your friends, because imagine all your friends have like clear, beautiful skin and they're just like glowing and looking so beautiful, and then you look like, question mark. Like, it's hard, it's really difficult, and people don't even see it as what it is. They don't see it as a big deal, you know. They just say everybody goes through it. You will never know the pain of acne, physical pain, emotional and mental pain, until you go through it. And honestly, acne is not something I wish on my worst enemy. I'm actually being serious. The first thing I really want to talk about is how these days there are a lot of skincare influencers, different people with different solutions, saying, oh, this how to get rid of acne. And yes, some of them are really giving like serious good advice, and then others are doing it for the vibes. And it's so difficult nowadays to like tell who is actually telling you actual advice and who is doing an ad for the product. Literally, when I started going through my whole acne thing, I started like trying to look for solutions and everything, and the first skincare product that came up on my feed, like whenever I was trying, was CeraVe or CeraVe, I don't know. But now, I'm not bashing any product whatsoever. I think all products work depending on your skin type, but CeraVe was not for me. It was not for me. It did not do what people were saying it was going to do. So I started with CeraVe initially, and a lot of skincare influencers on social media will literally come into your face and be like, yes, 3 simple steps to get rid of your acne. No, there are never. First of all, there's no 3 steps. That's one. If you have acne, like actual acne, you will never be healed by 3 steps. I'm sorry, it's the simple truth. You never. 3 simple steps: wash your face and clean. No, it doesn't work like that. And that's what I was naive, and I was desperate, literally, on looking on social media for solutions, and I was seeing 3 simple steps to get rid of your acne overnight. You can never get rid of acne overnight. It's not magic. It does not work like that. It really doesn't work like that. It's a sad truth, but it doesn't work like that. Simple skincare routines to get glass skin, never. As an acne person, what? It does not happen overnight. There is nothing simple about it, and you don't get glass skin while being an acne prone person overnight. In fact, it takes about months, if not for some people years, and you'll never know, because some of these influencers, they will be like, oh, trust me, and you trust some of them because these are people you like. Maybe you've seen their product, the way they carry themselves and the way their brand is, and you'll try a product or 2 and it may not work for you, and you'll be in your room crying like, why is so and so product not working for me but it's working for this. Everybody's skin is different. Everybody's skin is different. My first piece of advice that I'm going to give to you on this acne situation is, if you are listening to an influencer that is telling you how to get rid of your acne, and you scroll through their page and they've not once posted a picture or a video of their face before, run, because those people have never had acne in their lives. And worst comes to worst, they've had one pimple and that's it. They've never had to touch their face and been in pain. They've never gone through that. All those people, simple skincare routines, sheet mask, do this, sleep, wake up, and you have glass skin. Let's be so for real. Can we be so freaking for real on this planet? Can we be so honest with ourselves? Because that's not how it works at all. So acne is a very difficult thing to heal, but it's not impossible. That's just the thing. It's really not impossible. So when I started using CeraVe products and everything, obviously I was in uni, so I was going to classes. And imagine going to class and you literally have a rocky road on your forehead. That's mad. That's crazy. And there was one time, I remember this one time I was on my way to class with a friend of mine, and this girl stopped me on the road. Like literally, I've met this girl once, and she literally goes, like literally on the road, like we're walking to class, and she sees me and she's like, Jesus, what happened to your face? I have never in my life been so embarrassed. So I was on the verge of tears. I was this close to literally just going home. Like I did not want to attend class that day. I was about to go home and shed tears, and I can't say that on the channel. I was literally about to go home and shed tears because someone that I've met once in uni literally embarrassed me on a Monday slash Tuesday morning. I don't know what day it was, but she literally just yelled, and then people were like looking around trying to see who is yelling and what they were yelling about, and I was literally embarrassed. And when she said that thing, I was like, it's acne, are you slow? And then I just walked away. And that day when I went to class, I kid you not, I never sit at the back in class. I also don't sit in front. I just sit kind of like at the center. It's just that day I sat at the back like mad. I literally sat like this. I was in class like this throughout the entire day. Like, I barely answered any questions. I did not say anything. I just took notes, signed attendance, and left. Like, that, nothing concerned me in that class that day. I was so over it. And I went home and I was literally like thinking to myself, what can I do to get rid of this whole acne thing? And I felt so bad. I kept on managing like my skin and everything, until one day someone I knew in my hostel saw my skin and she was like, oh, she used to have acne too, and she used this cream called Fombact A. Now if you don't know what Fombact A is, thank God, keep it like that. Fombact A is one of a kind, but let me not lie to you, yeah, Fombact A works, but at a cost. And I was listening, I didn't even care to hear the side effects of what that Fombact A does. That was none of my concern at the moment. My concern was to get rid of the bumps on my head. So I listened to her. She was like, Fombact A, and I went and I got it, and I started using Fombact A. And after like a week, maybe two, forehead acne started fading, but at what cost? My face was getting lighter than my entire body. As in, when I tell you I was looking light skinned, bro, I have pictures, bro. I have pictures. I was looking palm colored. Like, it was literally white. I'm not saying it's bad to be white, I'm just saying that's not my skin color. You get it was mad, it was crazy. And people started asking me. I would literally look at my hand and like I did like this and like, bro, the difference was bad. The difference was a lot. And I would look at myself like, what have I done? But my only highlight was, well, the acne is gone. So like, it wasn't gone completely, but it was literally fading. Like, it was just the dark spots that were on my forehead. But I was so happy about it that I didn't even care how light my face was getting. And I kept using Fombact A for like 2 months straight. That my face, my neck, my arms were never the same color. Never. In fact, I looked like I was bleaching only my head. Like, only my head was bleaching. That's what it looked like. And people noticed it, I feel like. And then a friend of mine was like, oh, is it just me or you're getting lighter? I knew I was getting lighter, but I was so ashamed to say it because the Fombact A works for my acne, but it started doing rubbish for me. And I was like, no, it's just my skin color. It's my original skin color. Don't worry, don't worry. I literally started gaslighting people and gaslighting myself into believing that that was my skin color, knowing fully well that I am not fair. I've never been light skinned a day in my life. No, what? I was deceiving myself like mad, literally. So I kept on, and then I went for Christmas break. And I came home, and the first thing my mom says was, you look so fair. And I was like, I was literally gaslighting everybody. In my heart I was crying because I knew what that Fombact A was doing to me, and I was literally about to shed tears. And I was like, no, it's just my skin, it's nothing serious, don't worry. And when I got home, I was telling my parents about my acne, but I don't think they knew how bad it was, because by the time I got home for Christmas break, the Fombact A had already cleared the acne, so it was just the spots that were there, and I was light skinned. So they didn't really take it as anything. And I kept on telling my sister, because my sister also went through an acne journey as well. She has been through this, she knows. So I was telling her that, oh, I used Fombact A, my skin is doing like this, like that, like this, like that. And she was like, it's okay, don't worry, we'll sort it out. As of right now, I'm using Panoxyl benzoyl peroxide 4% right now. I'm using a Revox salicylic acid toner. That's I'm using my all-in-one snail mucin 92 cream, and then I'm using my Skin Aqua sunscreen, and then I am also using my salicylic acid toner Cosrx. Yeah, so basically my sports started fading, and then it was January again. I had to resume school, so I went back to school, and this girl, someone I know, told me something, and imagine how stupid I was, because when I got back to school my face was not so bad, but then it was still obviously fluctuating and doing its thing. When I got back to school, someone I knew told me I was struggling with clogged pores, and that was another thing that was bothering me, because then my face looked like I had rashes, and I'm like, what is this temptation? Like, what is happening? What is really going on? And a friend of mine was like, oh, there's this cream. I'm not going to say the name of the cream. I'm not going to say the name of the cream, because I would never wish my worst enemy to use that cream on their face. It was a hair cream as well. Now, don't, before you look at me weird, there's a hair cream. There are not hair creams, but there's like hair products that some people use on their face as well. There's this hair mask, clay hair mask, that people also use on their skin. So I thought it was similar to that, you know. And she was like, oh, there's this hair cream, it helps with clogged pores and acne and da. And I was so invested, and I was like, you know what, fine, give it to me. And she gave it to me, and I was using it, applying it everywhere on my face before I go to sleep after washing my face. It was a minty, as in when I say minty, it was hot, like the cream was hot, like as if you are rubbing, for Nigerians that are watching this video, as if you're rubbing a boniki or rub on your face. That was what the cream was. And in my head, that did not seem right because it was crazy. But I had hope, stupid hope, but it was still hope that it was going to work. And no, it did not work. It just dried my skin horribly, dried my skin to the point where my skin started peeling, and it got worse. I started having acne. The acne that's from back A healed and made me lighter. The acne came back a millionfold. Everywhere was going through a lot. And then I went home, because it was a few weeks before my matriculation, and I went home and my parents saw me and they were like, Jesus. Anyways, that's when my parents realized that something was really going on, and they gave me money to get a lot of skincare products. And then I started using CosRx, and I went back to school. This was in January. And during my matriculation, I looked like a bomb, like I looked like trash. I have pictures. I will insert so many pictures into this video. Acne is not a joke. I was embarrassed, like I was really embarrassed. It was bad. So I kept on using my CosRx products. I literally cried whenever I had to. I hated going to class. I hated going to all forms of school events. I just hated every ounce of myself at that moment. I'm smiling, but it's not funny. I'm smiling now, but I was not smiling then. Like, it was bad. So I kept on using my CosRx products and everything, and I wasn't really, I'm not going to lie to you, I wasn't seeing much of an improvement. So I was still a bit worried, because I wasn't seeing much of an improvement at all. I was just using it, and I just kept on using it because I didn't have any other option. But then I realized that the CosRx, after a while, was helping me avoid having more pimples. It was preventing, like I could notice that it was preventing more acne, but it wasn't really healing the ones I already had. It was just preventing more. So it was doing something, but not what it was meant to do. Because I feel like I was using the wrong set of products. I was using my skincare religiously. I never missed a day. My roommate knew that I could never miss a day, no matter how tired or sick or whatever I was doing. I never missed my skincare routine. That was just it. And then I came back home in April, still using the same products and everything, and I was so fed up. I was so fed up that I went back to Format A. Like, I did not learn my lesson the first time. I went back to C. Don't hate on me, because Format A, at that moment, Format A was the only thing that I was using that actually showed promise, even though it was making me light. Now my skin is back to normal. At least, thank God, praise the Lord, my skin is back to normal. But back then I was this color. It was ridiculous. I went back to Format A, and I was using, and it was helping along with the CosRx and all that, but I was still going through it all. And my birthday came along, and I looked horrible on my birthday. I was writing exams, I was stressed, the sun in the school was hot. That's another advice I'm going to drop. If you are an acne prone skin person, please always have an umbrella under the sun. Umbrella under the sun is more important than umbrella under the rain if you are an acne prone person, because the heat, you are going to sweat and it's going to clog your pores like mad. and if you don't wash your face immediately you get back from class, those clogged pores are going to marinate and they are going to cook what you don't want to see. So always have an umbrella and always have a light sunscreen that is not too thick so that will clog your pores, and always wash your face immediately you come back from being under the sun. Always wash your face. So towards the end of the month of May, my sister gave me a simple micellar water, like simple, that's the name of the product, simple micellar water, and she told me I should use it morning and night along with my CosRx skincare product. Mind you, at this point when I started using the CosRx, I had given up on skincare so bad. I was just doing it for the vibes, just for the fun of it. I had given up on skincare so bad that I started praying. Like, prayer was, I'm not even joking, prayer was my skincare routine. Like, that was me. I was praying to God, and I'm not even joking, that's something that helped. There's nothing God cannot do. There is literally nothing God cannot do. It may be a skin issue and you may be like, oh, it's nothing to pray about. There's always something to pray about. I did not forget my skincare obviously, but I stopped believing that my skincare was going to work. I was just doing it for the vibes, and I literally just started praying, and I was praying and I was praying and I'll be crying and I'll be praying and I'll be crying. And my sister gave me micellar water to use along with my skincare routine. I kid you not, I'm not even joking with you, someone else already told me to use micellar water along with my skincare routine. It was a lady, my hairstylist. She told me, don't worry, she was trying to console me, there's not so bad, I just use micellar water and da 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 da. And I was like, bruh, I'm done with taking advice from people. And that was it. At that moment, the only person I was taking advice from was my sister, like literally, and she said the exact same thing. It's as if God knew that if I did not hear that micellar water thing from my sister, I was not going to do it. So that he literally made my sister be like, use micellar water along with your skincare routine. And I did not have the money to buy the micellar water at that time. You are in uni, you will be broke like mad. Every once in a while, you will be broke. And at that moment was towards the end of the month of May, which was my birthday period, so I wasn't broke, but then I didn't know where to get the micellar water. And you can't believe that my sister, along with sending, in my last video I posted it because she sent a cake for me on my birthday, my sister, I love you, and she also sent my friends to buy the micellar water for me, and they gave it to me as a birthday gift. And I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, and I called my sister and I was so happy, blah blah blah, and I thanked her and whatnot, and I started using the micellar water and everything. And you cannot believe that something as little as water, micellar water, was what started helping me. After I've been through Format A, I've been through CeraVe, I've been through organic skincare, I've been through CosRx, it was micellar water. I was pissed, but I was happy because I was like, are you joking? Are you really messing with me? Micellar water, are you being so honest with yourselves? Like, what? And I was using the micellar water on my face before I used my product, so I'd like rub my face with micellar water and cotton wool, and then use my CosRx salicylic cleanser, and then do the rest of my skincare thing before. And I was writing exams, so it was a lot. It was really a lot. So I just come write my exam and leave. I couldn't care less. So my next advice is to see a dermatologist or visit a doctor that has an idea. Truly, because acne is not something you do by yourself. It's really not. It also needs some internal working. No hate to the water girlies, because they're always like, drink water, your skin, drink water, ha ha ha. Yes, you need to drink water to stay hydrated, not to clear acne. Water, be so for real, be so honest with yourself. Who are you lying to? Who are you joking with? What do you mean drink water? Are we playing here? Like, at this point I feel like people are just playing with the acne community. At this point they're just using us to crack joke. Please stop lying to us. Please, these influencers need to stop lying to us. So please, my number one advice, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, if you are following an influencer or trying to listen to an influencer and that influencer has never shown you pictures or videos of their face before and after and during the acne process, don't even bother to try to comprehend what these people are saying, because they're just talking absolute trash. So I came home and I saw a doctor, and she told me to do some tests along with the medicine. The doctor prescribed some new skincare products. Anyways guys, I think I'm going to stop this video here. This video is not just for the girls, this video is for the guys, this video is for literally everybody that has acne or has had acne. You're not alone, and be patient. As annoying as that may sound, please be patient, because even till now I'm still trying my best to be patient. Just know that you will get rid of the acne one day, you will get rid of the pain. It doesn't happen overnight, but one day you will literally wake up and look in the mirror and not hate yourself. Every skin is different. Normal skin differs from oily skin differs from dry skin. Everybody is different. I am not a dermatologist. This video is just me literally giving my experience of what uni was like for me, what life was like for me in general while I was going through my acne journey. You will get rid of the acne, but the spots will take much more time to heal than the acne. Try as much as possible to take as much skin precautions as you can, meaning no touching your face all the time. Wash your hands before you do your skincare routine. Change your bed sheets and pillowcases every 2 weeks. Try as much as possible. If you are in a very sunny environment like school, have an umbrella with you at all times. Put your sunscreen, if it's too big, find a tinier bottle and put some sunscreen in there so that you can use it before you step out. Wash your face immediately you get back from class, immediately you get back from anywhere that required you to be under the sun. Wash your face. Pray and you'll be fine. The prayer is going to help with the healing and the patience, because you need patience to actually go through this journey, because this journey is not an overnight viral sensation. It doesn't work like that. It gets better. It really gets better over time, and it's not easy, but it does. It really gets better. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me. If you lasted this long in the video, thank you so much for watching, and check out all my other videos as well to see what my face looked like during my acne, because I stopped posting YouTube videos when I was going through a lot, but when I started getting back to normal, I started editing my videos and posting. So go check out my other YouTube videos, and I'm so excited to also keep sharing my journey with you. No matter what, I'm still going through it a bit with the black spots, but it gets better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I will link all my other social media links down below in the description. Make sure you follow my Instagram. My Instagram is empty right now, but make sure you follow my Instagram. Follow my TikTok too. I'm quite consistent on my TikTok as well. And God bless you all, and I will see you guys soon.